LiAngelo Ball just had his first G League game, and let's just say things are not looking good at all. Now, LiAngelo actually only scored 6 points, what was 100% from the 3-point line, playing 17 minutes during that game, where he only touched the ball around 5 times. And I gotta say, man, it looks like his teammates are hating once again. Now, playing on a team where you can develop, work on your game to try to get a spot to the NBA is one thing, but it's another thing when it seems as though everyone on your team doesn't want to see you win and is more of selfish players just looking to get theirs. And I think this is the biggest problem with the G League, and specifically LiAngelo Ball actually playing for the Charlotte Hornets. Now, everyone in the G League is trying to get to the NBA. You guys know the G League plays nowhere near as well as an NBA contract, and with these 10-day hardship deals going out, everyone is looking to try to get some type of deal in the NBA. And specifically on the Charlotte Hornets team, each man seems to almost be out there for himself. People are not really passing the ball to each other, and the chemistry between teammates is terrible. And this is clearly a toxic environment for Gelo, because anytime he steps on the court, it seems as though his teammates are jealous of the attention he's getting and really just don't want to give him the type of limelight and even the touches that he deserves. Now, in all of these highlights, you can see this dude really didn't have too many highlights. He was not touching the ball. His teammates were not trying to give him the ball whatsoever. And that's toxic. That is not a squad you want to be on. And a lot of people even believe LiAngelo Ball should leave the Charlotte Hornets. Now, I don't think that's the best decision, because where are you going to go? At the end of the day, you have to play on some type of squad, and playing in the G League, in my eyes, if your end goal is to get to the NBA, is much more important to stay in the G League, play there, than try to go overseas where you can be maybe the man on your squad. It's much more important to focus on skill development, playing for an organization that at least can train you to get to the next level. Even if you're not always getting the type of touches in the game, your coaching staff can see that. And clearly LiAngelo Ball, I think in my eyes, deserves one of these 10-day contracts, and hopefully he can get signed to one very soon. We see Mac McClung, and this dude just got a huge offer with the 10-day contracts. You guys saw he was playing for the Lakers G League squad, got a 10-day contract, and actually got re-signed again to the Bulls, and now he actually just got called up to play for the Bulls once again. And I think it shows you the possibility and the opportunity that people like Gelo and a ton of these guys in the G League do have. They have the opportunity to get signed for other teams, and I think Gelo needs to leave this team immediately. So if he does get any type of 10-day hardship deal, contract, or an offer, I think he needs to leave the G League, and especially the Charlotte Hornets team, immediately. Now, you would think he would get some type of treatment because LaMelo Ball is actually on the official Charlotte Hornets team, and it seems like he would get some type of treatment. Maybe they would give him some type of playing time, but at the end of the day, this is all business, and the coach is going to play players that help the team win. And what doesn't make any sense is, although Gelo did get a ton of minutes, he doesn't say anything to the other players on the team to try to get Gelo more involved. Now, that may not be the coaching staff's full responsibility, but think about it. If you have a hooper that can help you win the game, why are you not going to get him more involved and run more plays towards him? This dude shot 100% from the 3-point line, and he clearly has the hot hand if you give him an opportunity. And I think that's the biggest thing that people forget. When you're not getting a lot of playing time, not getting a lot of touches, of course your stats are not going to be good. And that's why I personally believe Gelo needs to leave this squad immediately, go to a different team, go and play where somebody would actually value. But again, stay in the G League until you can get some type of other offer, but leave the Charlotte Hornets once and for all. The Greensboro Swarm, leave them. I don't think this organization clearly values Gelo whatsoever. He's clearly showed that he is ready to play in the NBA, or at least get some more playing time and show you what he's worked on. And if this happens over and over again, you're only insane if you expect a different result. And Gelo continuing to work on his game, basically doing the same thing, showing the team and organization that he's ready for more minutes, and you still don't run more plays for him and still don't really give him that type of PT that he deserves, man, I think it's going to be tough. Now, 17 minutes is definitely an improvement. I got to say that 17 17 minutes is a huge improvement from what he was doing before, but I think this is another problem, man. They need to get this dude more involved on the offense if they want to win games. And not even only offense, defense was another thing this dude was doing exceptionally well. Now, he was guarding big men and guards, and having that versatility, being able to lock people up, score the basketball, get your teammates involved, that shows that this dude wants to win games. He's not a selfish player. He's not only about himself. He likes to get his teammates involved, likes to get rebounds, likes to hustle. You see, he's always one of the first hoopers down the court, and this just shows you Gelo is a winner. Gelo knows how to win games. He wants to win games, and he needs to be on a team that values him if he's going to grow and develop. And it shows you, man, the G League is no joke. You have so many hoopers that we've seen throughout the years in high school that were hoopers. They scored the basketball with ease, dropping 30, 40, 50-point games. But what happens when they come to the G League? They struggle. And that's why I think it's so important, even for younger hoopers, to just develop and focus on skill improvement overall. Don't worry about the hype. Don't worry only about the numbers. They're definitely important, but you have to focus on improving over the long run. And clearly, probably college would have been an excellent place for Gelo really to develop and work on his skill and not just score the basketball, but learn how to play in a system. Now, odds are that's probably what the coach is trying to force on them, some type of system to run the offense, and it's clearly not favoring Gelo right now, but something has to change. I don't think this dude can really survive staying on this squad when he's only touching the ball 5 times in one night and has the opportunity and has the ability within him to probably score around 30 points per night if he really got the type of touches he deserves. Now, I will say this, if Melo would have went and played in the G League for even one game, I think we would have seen the type of chemistry these two dudes have on the floor. And number two, we would have seen Gelo, a different side of him, bring it back to the high school days where he was just knocking down shots unconsciously, dropping dimes, getting rebounds, throwing the ball up. I think we really would have seen that Chino Hills basketball get brought back if LaMelo Ball would have just played in one game. Now, it's unfortunate he was just recovering there and didn't actually play in any of the games, but I think Gelo just needs to continue to grind, work on his game, and I think as he gets more playing time, we're going to see, especially since this G League is starting up again, we're going to see him get more playing time, number one, score more points, and I see he's either signing a 10-day hardship deal or getting called up to the Charlotte Hornets. He's by far proved that he's the best player on that team already and one of the best in the G League, and he just needs to continue to grind, work on his game, and stay focused on the end goal, which is what? It's the NBA at the end of the day. Forget the G League, forget everything else. It's the NBA. And as long as he does the little things right, playing defense, getting rebounds, get his teammates involved, I see no reason why he won't actually get called up in the very near future. Definitely by the end of this season for sure. Now, I could be wrong, but the way he's playing, I think it's safe to say that this dude, sooner or later, someone's going to notice that type of talent. They're going to sign him, give him the playing time, and then the rest is going to be history. Gelo's going to take care of business. Now, clicking the video on the screen would help my channel a ton. And this is LiAngelo bringing you the best basketball content on YouTube, and I'm out.